So hey guys, as I mentioned before, this is a completely casual event. We're not playing this for serious at all. What? Oh, let me sort this out, one sec. So, what was I saying? Yeah, it's a completely casual event, so there's no big tournament or anything like that going on today. This is completely casual. What we're going to do is the first of 5 sets, and then we'll swap and rotate. The majority have ruled in Street Fighter's favour, so that's the game we're going to be streaming tonight, unless people get bored, in which case we'll swap for something else, which will most likely be Tekken 7. I think that's a good hot favourite as well. Okay, hello guys, we're about to kick things off. Hey, Thenoble, is this every Friday? It will be very regular. I don't think it will be every Friday. It'll be every fortnight because we at East London Fighters do other things. For example, next week Thursday, we're going to be doing an online European King of Fighters 14 tournament, which usually gets quite a good response. But this event, it's a casual session. This is every fortnight. So if you're living in London, if you feel you want to come down, have a bash about, please do. Got quite a lot of people down here tonight. The game elected was Street Fighter V, and so that's what they're going to play as soon as they can figure out how to turn it on. We're going to do a first to 5 set, and then we're going to switch around and rinse and repeat. So, I think the guys are almost ready to kick off. On the right of your screen, you've got Aeroman. He's one of the Elf Faithful. On the left, you've got a newer guy who actually came to our recent Tournathon 2017 competition, which was just last Sunday. Entered Tekken. Did quite well, actually. I think he came like 4th or 5th. And he's trying his luck here against the Elf Massive here at EXP Leisure. I think they're having a bit of trouble. I really don't know if I can be asked to get up and sort it out for them. And we're still waiting. So, as per every single FGC event, we're running late. We should really have started at 8 o'clock. But, you know, technical difficulties and the planets not being in alignment and all of that type of jazz, all of those things contribute towards you running later than you anticipate. So having a quick restart, and then we'll get started.
Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight!
See, I'll walk off for a second, right, and I come back and I'm expecting that, you know, they wouldn't have sorted themselves out in this short amount of time, but they miraculously have, and they've started without me. Can you believe it? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask them, do you want to do a first to five? Yeah, go do first to five. We're going to do first to five with these guys. We've got Aeroman on the right hand side using Rashido, the dude who does the air, and you've got Baka using Ed. Now I've got to confess, I've not actually seen too much of Ed being used, so this is actually an education for me. I saw Baka using Ed at Tornathon, which was last Sunday, and he did quite well with him. I think that's probably because like nobody else uses him, because he's probably a bit too new. No one's got the tech yet. And I think I remember seeing Guilty using Ed experimentally at, may have been EVO, may have been CEO, one of the competitions previous to this anyway. But I'm not that impressed, if I'm honest. Having said that, Barker seems to be doing quite well, although he gets crush counted in that corner, recovers rather quickly with that EX move. And somehow, see, this is what I find confusing about Street Fighter. It's the mediums and the hards that combo into each other. I'm just not used to that happening. So as it stands, Baka goes in the lead with 1 game. Even though it says 2. We only started from when I got back here, so it's all good. So that carries them quite far away. I should imagine that that's great if you're near a corner, because it lands them in a very opportune position. Yeah, lots of recovery on that unless it's blocked, in which case he switches position. Ed seemingly seems to be quite a close range fighter. I know he has the fireball, but it's not the best in the game, is it really? Aeroman doing probably the wrong thing by placing himself in that corner. Manages to get out. Quick smart. Didn't want any of that pressure, but crush counter. Not enough to kill. Now, I don't know if that has juggle properties. Maybe somebody can tell me if it does. I've no clue. I know nothing about Ed whatsoever. Going into round 2. That's EX spinning mixer doing quite well. That EX stops it with a crush counter. Nice combo. Barker keeping up the pressure. Oh, unlucky. That corner pressure, that should work. Oh, but Aeroman manages to get out. Quite quick smart again. Quite slippery, this Rashid character, isn't he? Now, in a little while, I think we'll be swapping commentary places with Aeroman, because he knows quite a lot more about Street Fighter V than I do. There it is again. I'm assuming that's medium punch, because most characters can combo medium into medium on this game. Barker scoots further into the lead with 2 points. Of course, here at EXP Leisure, this is not a tournament. Far from it. This is literally just a casual session. We're going to be doing this every 2 weeks. We'll be streaming from here. All of our events that we do here will be streamed. So this is our casuals, Fighting Fridays. Oh, there you go. No, I forgot something. And so we'll be here every 2 weeks, streaming the game that is most popular among those who choose to attend. Today it was a very, very close call between Street Fighter and Tekken. So we're going to do Street Fighter to start off with, and if the call if there's a call for it, we'll switch to Tekken a bit later on. Now, if you'll excuse us for just one moment. And I'm back. Now, if people would like to tell me what the sound levels are like, I think that would be good. Because I can't hear me. You guys can hear me. Let me know if the old volume needs raising up on the game or anything. See, here I'm thinking that Aeroman is making a ton of bad choices with his buttons and his moves. Because I can't really see that it is that effective. I'm just not convinced. I'm assuming that move has invincibility. Thank you very much, Phantom Kingpin. How about now? Is that any better? There you go. This is looking like a whitewash now, isn't it, really?
Ed wins.
I think we're actually getting a few more people in. This is good. I like this.
Round 1. Fight.
So Barker is 3 games up against Aeroman. He seems to be struggling against this Ed. Maybe it's just character unfamiliarity, because like I said, nobody ever uses him. So, thank you very much. So, you know, that could play a huge part. Double throws. See, that was a bit risky. Obviously anticipated the 3rd throw, in which case he would have been okay. That charge move being stopped. Able to get out of the corner pressure with his EX move there. I'm assuming there's armor at the start of that. I'm not sure as to what frame. I think I should find that out. I learned recently that that's actually minus, like, something. I always thought that Rashid was plus on everything that he did, but, you know, hey, he's not. Go figure, who knew? Nice! Haven't seen that before. Managing to walk through, past the throw.
Final round. Fight.
Unable to capitalize on that crush counter. That's actually quite an effective anti-air, I learned the other day. You're on borrowed time. Am I struggling? I think Airman's in a bit of trouble. Those spinning mixes are definitely not doing him any favours whatsoever. It's looking like a whitewash. Wait, was that 5? Okay. Arnold, what's his name? What name would you like to go under, John? John. Just John? Cool. So we've got a new guy turn up. This guy is called John Cutter. And he's literally just walked in off the street. And he's going to go straight back in. He's going to go straight in with Baka, who won the last set. I think we're going to have a bit of a button check. Or character select, rather. So, you can see we've got pretty awesome snazzy headsets, haven't we? These are the LucidSound LS20s that the guys are wearing. They're powered, they're amplified, and they give a rather rich full sound. I'm actually using the LucidSound LS30 to talk to you today, and that's what you can hear my voice coming through. It's unfiltered, so what you hear is what I actually sound like. Not impressive, is it really? But hey, these guys will be getting underway soon. And while they do that, I think we're about to start.
Round 1. Fight.
So, Barker has changed character. He's gone with Colleen, and John Carter is choosing Jury. This is interesting. Now, Jury everybody knows about because, you know, she's used in Street Fighter 4. But Colleen, despite her length of time in this game, people tend not to use her very much. Is it because she's rubbish? Is Colleen rubbish?
She's just underrated.
She's just underrated. People haven't figured out how to use her yet, despite how long she's already been out for.
She's a glass cannon. I suspected
Ah.
of the screen of characters.
Okay. Okay. So Barker, with his character choice, obviously seems to be a strong player. Oh, John Carter doing some wild moves there against a more proactive player that would actually have cost him quite a lot. Oh, nice counter.
Colleen wins.
Now I remember who Benjamin is. So he took the tackle in 7. During that he was...
Round 1. Fight.
What?
Need to order some food.
Oh no, you can order. So here we go. Barker almost predictably winning that first match. Bullying John Carter, the newcomer who came off the streets. Showing him no remorse whatsoever. Telling him, do you know what, this is your place in the corner. Make sure you stay there. John Carter trying his best to fight his way out. Now managing to occupy the mid-screen of the game. But those wild moves, never a good idea. Now his stun meter's frozen, but it's not going to make much difference if he takes another 2 hits anyway. He's not being very aggressive now, just backing off. The slow fireballs aren't going to stress anybody, unfortunately.
Round 2. Fight.
I mean, it's okay, but it's a pain when you're faced against a person who obviously knows a bit much more than you. Ton of damage, look at that health. And that gives Barker his second win.
Colleen wins.
Is there going to be a character change, or is there going to go straight back into the next round?
This is the second win for player 2.
It could be that John is wanting to just think his way through this one a bit. It's got a rather non-aggressive. I was going to say passive-aggressive, but it's just flat-out non-aggressive, really. Playstyle. Doesn't really want to go forward, but unfortunately isn't confident in going backwards and attacking either. See, that would have been good, but unfortunately I think it was red. Oh, that stings. John Carter getting killed by the vehicle, unfortunately.
Round 2. Fight.
Surprisingly quick though. The vehicle, not how quickly he died. Oh, watch that stun. Now, what can John Carter do? Oh, this is going to be death for sure. Oh, that's almost the worst way to die. Perfect. It happens. So they're going to go straight back into another game. Is there going to be a character choice? Huh? What? You can, it's 3. 3-0. To Barker. Of course. I forgot to change the scene. There you go. We're in game 4 now. Although, see, now, if this was KOF, that would have been the start of a combo that would have taken a good 40% of his health. But it's not. It's Street Fighter, so tap doesn't really get you very far. I'm assuming that was a bit of a target combo. Into medium, into medium. A lot of that in this game, medium, medium.
Round 2.
But if it works, it's absolutely fine. Oh, the cross up in the corner into stun. Now, big damage combo. Uses the EX meter. Not going to get a chance to use a super, but to be fair, the scaling probably would have made it useless anyway. Burning through his V meter into death. That was quite brutal when you think about it.
Colleen wins.
That's absolutely fine. That was game 4, which means that we have got one more game before Bucker wins his 5 sets. His 5 games. 4th game? This is game 5. Let's see if John Carter can get himself on the board. That's not fair. You're not supposed to spam counters until you hit one. Who do you think you are, Geese? Geese in Tekken 7, by the way, guys. How awesome is that? As a KOF player, I am more than ecstatic that I have an excuse to play another game and not feel guilty. I'm so hyped for Geese in Tekken. I don't actually play Geese in KOF, but that's besides the point. You know, you're finally getting some recognition in a big game. It's awesome. But back to Street Fighter. Gotta keep an eye on those projectiles. It's slow arc and quick descent is usually enough to put people off.
Round 2.
So last game of this set, last round of this set. Is John Carter able to put himself on the scoreboard? Let's hope. Using the super early. That's just going to put John Carter under a lot more stress, really, isn't it? All of that health is going to have to try and make up. He's got a full stack of butter. He's got a whole super meter ready to be used. Doesn't capitalise on the crush counter though, unfortunately. See, really, if you're going to get the most out of that, or anything, you've got to be a bit closer to your opponents. I sense he knows this, but let's say he's under a lot of stress at the moment. I can see that. When you're fighting to stay inside the game, the decisions... Ooh, that missed. The decisions you make, ouch, are usually the wrong ones. So there you go.
Colleen wins.
John Carter, unfortunately, lucking out.
Has a 5-win streak.
As you can see, LucidSound, our lovely sponsors, have given us these awesome headsets so that our players can actually hear the game that they're playing in amplified stereo. The LS20 is actually the entry level of their range, but it's a decent headset regardless. It's got an awesome mic. I'm using the LS30 with the boom mic. That's what you can hear me on. And it's pretty darn snazzy, even if I do say so myself.
Let me hear your sweet scream.
So Barker is sticking with Jury, while Ramirez has gone for Lord Urian. This should be interesting. We've actually got a Urian player among the Elf Massive, the Elf Faithful, Mr. Nightmare, who won our recent Tournathon 2017 tournament, which was actually here last Sunday. So we're going to go straight into game 1 of this first of 5 sets. It seems like I made a faux pas. No, Barker has gone for Urian, and Ramirez has chosen Jury. That was nice. Activation into throw. Didn't go for the extra damage that he probably could have got off the V trigger. That's absolutely fine. Awesome pressure. Ooh. Ramirez fighting back. He's saying, not so nice, Lord Urian. I don't care if you're looking all sexy in your banana hammock. You're not going to have your way. Now already this is infinitely more competitive than the last game that we saw, with both players actually quite evenly matched, even if I do say so myself. Urian thinking he's going playing basketball, dunking Jury all over the place. Into the corner, that's actually punishable, that chariot tackle. I remember when it used to be a super. Good throw tech. And anti-air to knock Lord Urian out of the air. Absolutely, the best punish you could have done. Nice pressure, what's he going to do? Ah, you see, that was difficult. That was probably the wrong choice. Because, much like Guile, if you see the character ducking and you know they've got a charge move, like a flash kick, don't jump. So Barker managing to take the first game. There's got to be somebody who can take this guy off. Like I said, I know that he did quite well in the recent Tournathon tournament, but he didn't win it. One of our own won it. Well, I say one of our own, technically. Barker is now Elf, because he's been here more than once, and he knows where we are. He apparently just is around the corner from the venue, which is... Hey, Godly. Do you know, we were supposed to start at 8 o'clock today. We were running a little bit late because of, the planets weren't in alignment and the price of goose fat was too high. But yeah, we were supposed to start at 8 today. Ordinarily, while we're here, we're supposed to start at 8. But we started a little bit later. I think we were streaming by about 8:30 today. But we didn't really get things underway until about 40 minutes ago. So, back to this. So Ramirez putting up a very, very good fight here. Doesn't want to go. Desperate to claim the station for his own. Hey Godly, no, you can turn up whatever time you want. We close at 1 o'clock here in the morning. So literally turn up whenever you fancy it. It's not a paid event. This is casual, so you can turn up and play whatever game you want. It's not just Street Fighter. It's not just Tekken. It's not just KOF. It's not, you know, we've got Soul Calibur on another setup just off screen. And yeah, just turn up and play whenever you want to. Obviously, it's more fun if our guys are here.
Round 1. Fight.
But yeah. Jury's long leg, managing to keep Urin just slightly out of range. He's powering up with his V-trigger. Doesn't get the maximum out of it because there's no projectile to block on his way in there with that chariot tackle. Overhead scene. Properly punished. That'll do it. Get dunked. Nice. Oh, good. That good mix up in the corner there, actually. What's the mix up? Made it safe. So Godly, if you live around the corner, you can turn up now. We're going to be here. We're not going anywhere. We're going to be here till quite late. We've got a few setups. We've got numerous setups on Street Fighter 5. We've got a few setups on Tekken. What can I see out the corner of my eye here? We had one KOF setup. I don't know where that's gone. We've got Soul Calibur on another one. A few retro games out, off camera to the right. There's a few people here. Bit of a party. So, back to the game. Where are we? So, Barker in the lead. I think he's 2 games up now, isn't he? Nice punish. Ramirez wanting to play a bit more cagey now, especially with the health that he doesn't have. Alas. For all their valiant fighting. So we go straight into round 3. Oh, game 3. Nice crush counter. Properly punished. So that EX chariot tackle, notoriously difficult to punish because it happens so quickly. It's almost as though it happens, you know, once from the time it activates to the time it hits you, like 1 or 2 frames have passed. Very difficult to react to. Oh. That's good. Now is Ramirez able to stay out of the way? Cross up blocks. Fireball knots. Oh, unlucky. All he needs is 1 clean hit and then he can steal the round. Very, very good. That was awesome. I quite like that. Well done, Ramirez. Did Jury just say nay nay? Isn't that like a dance move or something? Here we go, pressure in the corner. It's never good with Lord Urien. He likes to dunk you, just like he's doing now. Properly escapes. back in the fireball. Now, what's the mix-up? Nice blocking. She's not going to kill with this, I don't think. But nice string, actually. Putting pressure on Baka there. Oh, unfortunately, that fireball stopped by the reflector, but that doesn't matter because that jumping splitty move, whatever the hell it's called, managed to steal the win. Well done, that was awesome. Of course, the guys using the LucidSound LS20 headsets. Delivering superior audio. Powered audio, I might add. You've got two options to use the headset. You can use it just wired normally, or you can charge it up and switch it on. And then you get an amplified sound, which is actually a lot better. Makes your bass a lot more richer, fuller. It's awesome. Now, Ramirez is usually quite good at blocking that overhead, but unfortunately then, making the wrong choice and eating Urian's heel. Stopped on that occasion. Nice pressure in the corner. What's the mix-up? Nice. What actually hit him there? Was that the fireball that was going so slowly? And then it hit him from sort of behind. Right, so here we go. Ramirez has got himself on the scoreboard. It's actually in the lead as far as this particular game is concerned. Stops then. Lord Urian says, "You're not going to get away with that too many times, wench." Right, she's in for a dunk. Nice cross under. This means a lot of damage here. Oh, it doesn't quite carry on the combo though, it drops it. I saw him hit it earlier and it was quite effective. What's the mix-up? No mix-up. Ramirez says, not today. That's awesome. Ramirez catching up. He's currently at 2 games to 3 against Baka, who actually won 2 sets in this first to 5. No, 2 sets in his stint during the first to 5s. Dunk. Get dunked. Is there another one? Almost. This isn't the CPT. We don't get 4 in a row here, unfortunately. See, I think Ramirez is actually playing quite cleverly. Waiting for those fireballs. Charging up his movement and his V skill. And letting it loose. Nice, making it safe. Keeping his distance. Playing quite cagely, which is what you kind of need to do against Lord Urian. But that's a dunk, sealing that round for Baka. What is Ramirez able to do in this situation? Because he's managed to win 2 games in a row now. Showing that he actually has the fortitude in order to do it. Blocking the overhead. The reversal. Getting him out of trouble. Now, is it me or does Jury's V reversal add a ton of grey life? I could be wrong, it just seems like it adds an awful lot of damage. Grey life damage. Get dumped. And that chariot tackle stopping Jury's escape. Baka now 4-2 in the lead against Ramirez. Hands off. No more dunking today, jury says. So, we've got quite a decent turnout today. I can count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 22 people turned up for this week's casual session. That's not bad, I don't think, considering this is our very first one. Of course, we're going to be here every fortnight if you're in the area and you fancy coming down and playing with the rest of the team. A lot of the people here are not Elf regulars. Of course, Elf isn't new. We've been going for a very, very long time now. Well, I say a long time, about a year and a half-ish. But we had a different location previously. This is the first casual session that we've held here at EXP Leisure. We were previously at somewhere else, but we're not there anymore. So here we go. Ramirez actually putting on some decent pressure. But her buttons seem not to be as good as Lord Uri's. Nice anti-air. That was a great challenge, actually. And again, those little pokes definitely paying off dividends.
Final round. Fight.
Good reactions to get over that fireball. That challenge. Light punch. So here we go. We've got Ramirez doing his best now to make back that deficit. It's certainly possible. He's got the skill. Does he have the heart? Managing to jump over that Aegeus reflector. Block the other way. Oh, unfortunately. Make the right decision. Stop getting hit. Not punishable, I don't think. Good air challenge. Gives Ramirez the win. He's not going quietly. He just will not. He's saying, why should I?
Third win for player one.
Round one. Fight.
Of course, for those wondering, this is a first to 5 set. We may switch to second later, if the guys wish. But we are running on another setup here tonight. I'm not sure which one. Yeah, so we are running a number of games today, and the most popular of which get streamed. Street Fighter. Oh, that was nice. I didn't know you could do that. Street Fighter 5 has obviously won by a narrow margin, I might add, proving that this game is actually still quite popular despite what everybody says. Now, I'm actually waiting for Abigail. I can't wait for the guy. Being a Hugo player, I'm transfixed by the size of the man and the moves which actually look most like Hugo's. I think it could be a lot of fun. So, looking at the scores, all Barker needs to do is win one more round, and it's won this set. Ramirez has the ability to turn it around though. Blocking the overhead, the reversal, stopping the overhead on that occasion. What's the punish? That was a good punish. I've noticed Barker doesn't like to block that. Missing the opportunity to punish that headbutt, but doing that just fine. Now don't start letting Ramirez, what's his name, Barker, dunk you. Oh, the damages. That works. That'll do just fine.
Final round. Fight.
Again, good reactions. This is actually quite epic. I think the stage and the music is quite reflecting this battle quite well. Both players are actually evenly matched. I think I'd like to see Barker not punishable, it seems, but I think I'd like to see Barker change his mix-ups because he always seems to go for that overhead, making that chariot tackle safe. Ramirez tying it up 4-all. He gave that one away, didn't he? I don't know. So, the winner of this match walks away with the set. Who's your money on? I think it's now got to a point now where Baka, I was going to say, seems afraid to throw a fireball, but hey, they're working right now. Lost a good 30% of his health through fireballs alone. Nay, I was right. Oh, that was interesting. Get dunked. So, one hit each could potentially spell death for both of them. Nice! That pressure. I sense a bit of a frame trap. Ramirez almost taking this game. Air challenge, light jab. Absolutely feasible. There's a 20-stone man falling at you from the sky. Hey, just knock him out the air with your little finger. Why not? The reversal blocks. And the chariot tackle missing. Here we've got Jury playing rather cagily. Unfortunately getting tags there, but doing the right thing, I think, by keeping her distance. That V reversal. Again, that air challenge. I'm sensing that these overheads are actually quite telegraphed because Ramirez actually managed to defend against pretty much all of them. Oh, there you go. One more tap will send Ramirez into bad territory here, if he wants to take the set, that is. It's entirely possible. Unfortunately, on this occasion, not possible for him to walk away with it. So, one game all, one round all. The winner of this round will walk away with a set. Is Ramirez able, Nene, to take this set and send Barker off running to a different machine? Oh, missing the throw. Get thrown yourself. Oh, just out of range to punish that chariot tackle. But she maxes up. She's a little bit more dangerous in this mode. But there goes that cheapy. Oh, this is nice. So close. The cross up in the corner. Oh no! Yes! What? No! How close was that? Oh my days. That was pretty darn awesome. What? No! I'm completely neutral. Oh, that was hype. That was pretty darn awesome. These guys, Numbskull, They actually give us our prizes for most of our tournaments when we do them. They're really, really good, actually. They do a line in Tekken, streetwear, and accessories, and chintz like cups and key rings and stuff. But their clothes are awesome. You've got a ton of them. We've also got. They also do lots of Street Fighter stuff. So if you should check them out. Check out the website at numbskull.co.uk. I want to find out who this dude is, the one that's just sat down, because I don't know what his name is, and I want to find out for you guys. What name would you like me to use? No, the guy behind you. Afro Saiyan. Cool. Now, we've got another guy that's turned up, Afro Saiyan. Not next Friday.
We'll see the next Friday.
And do you know what?
Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! Holly wins. Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! Final round. Fight! Nekali wins.
This is the 6th win for player 1.
Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight! Final round. Fight! Ed wins. Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight! Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! Necalli wins. Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! Necalli wins.
This is the 8th win for player 1.
Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! Final round. Fight.
So, I bet you're wondering where I went. I had to run off and do a few things. Like stuff my face, it's very late. And I'm back now. So let's get back to it. So what's been happening? Afro-Saiyan has been kicking 7 shades of it out of Baka, which is good because the guy's had 3 sets of 5 on this game, undefeated. And this is the first time it's actually been challenged. And from what I can tell, this is going to be it. Afro-Saiyan taking that, sending Baka away, freeing it up for somebody else. Well done. If I'm honest, I was getting tired of looking at him. So, go visit Numbskull. They're the guys who give us our prizes. All the swag is awesome. It actually is pretty darn awesome. We're back. I didn't actually realise we'd started. I was too busy talking away to other people and not really paying attention. That's my fault. Sorry, guys. So here we go. Afro-Saiyan is back with Nekali. And we've got Frick Monster. Let's fix that. Frick Monster. There you go. Who's using Alex. Now, I've only actually seen one other person in this neck of the woods, East London, using Alex. And that's one of our guys, Crunch King, who's a fairly competent player in whatever game he plays. Tekken, Street Fighter, KOF, Guilty Gear. And it looks to me that Frick Monster is pretty much the same. Did he just get lucky by stealing that round? We'll see. Of course, this isn't a tournament. All this is free casuals. Anybody can turn up. Any time of day and night. Well, maybe not the day or night. We are here from 8 o'clock every fortnight. From this Friday, we are here from 8 o'clock every fortnight. Doing pretty much the same. The majority will rule. The group who has the largest player base will see their game being streamed and poorly commentated by myself. Or better commentated by somebody else if they happen to be around. So, Frick Monster, love the name, managed to take that first game. I'd like to say that that was surprising, considering how much the previous player, Barker, had won.
Round one. Fight.
See Nekali winning with those superior pokes. Not going for the DP, instead going for a reset into a throw, which is actually quite interesting because not many people do that. Nice. Was that a bit of teabagging? Bit of brewing.
Round two. Fight.
Running in, trying to get that grab. Now Alex, suffering quite a lot, I think, in the most recent patch for this game. He was never great in this game, to be fair, but you know, the person who uses this character obviously has gotten for punishment. You're not going to get any easy wins with Alex. However, much like with Zangief, hard work does pay off. Although in this instance, Afro Saiyan taking game 2. You can see in the background we've got a big screen that's running Street Fighter V also. Jumping that ground pound. Wicked punish there actually, I'm very pleased to see that. Not many people jump in at that precise moment of time to punish that Seismo. Get over there, Alex says. On your head. Afro Saiyan not quite knowing what to do here. That pressure from Frick Monster seems quite relentless. Here we go. Correctly reading that DP. Now we've got that pressure in the corner. Where are you going, he says. Get back in that corner. Probably the wrong button to use there. Now Frick wants to try to fight his way out of the corner. Does he actually want to go forward or does he want to stay his ground? Oh, that's unfortunate because he was able to jump over him there, but losing his position almost instantly. That was always going to be a bit of an uphill struggle, unfortunately. Four-year-old Fricky. Run up, grab. Into DP. Into throw. Is this going to be a loop? Almost. You can almost read when people are going to be doing that, except you never really think they're actually going to do it. Just checking him in the air, putting him back in that corner. The pressure in this game has changed quite dramatically, with Frick Monster now on the back foot. I'm not sure this is going to kill. It probably will. Nope, doesn't kill. But that does. Afro Saiyan moving up.
Nekali wins.
Frick Monster not showing the salty side of things.
11th win for
It's actually quite good.
Michelin.
Gone here. Cyclone! Nekali. Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight!
Muscle power volume!
Zangief wins. Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! Final round. Fight! Zangief wins.
This is the 15th win for player 2.
Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight! Holly wins. Round 1. Fight! Round 2. Fight! Final round. Fight!
Muscle power volume!
Sonya wins.
Now, I didn't actually disappear. I was kind of here. I was just talking to somebody, so I thought it prudent that I mute the doodah. Now, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I think Frickmons has had enough. He's had his win. He may be going home. It's actually quite late here now. It's 20 past 10. and I think some of the guys may be winding down to go home for the night. So I'm going to end the stream in about 10 minutes, guys, at 10:30, and I think we'll call it quits ourselves. So thanks for joining us. Well, I'm not going anywhere just yet. I've got another 10 minutes. I'd like to see if anybody would like to play. Or, do you want to put Tekken on that machine? If no one else is playing, do you want to put Tekken on that machine?
The KOF series' latest installment, The King of Fighters 14, finally hits Steam! After the conclusion of the Orochi, Nests, and Ash sagas, KOF returns with a brand new, exciting story arc in The King of Fighters 14. Plenty of new fighters join the tournament and are about to clash with the series' legendary characters. One of the largest character rosters ever in the KOF series. 50 fighters are burning to fight. The combo system has evolved. Execute a climax super special move from a super special move in the same combo for astonishing damage. Tap the same button repeatedly to perform simple combos via the new beginner-friendly Rush feature. Recreate 3-on-3 team battles via the online Party Battle mode. There are many more game modes and online features for endless hours of gameplay. A special deluxe pack full of stunning content is now available, featuring DLC costumes for Kyo Sanagi, Peace Howard, Iori Yagami, Athena Samia, Nakoruru, Shuei, Kula Diamond, Mei Tenkun, Sylvie, and Angel. The following DLC characters are also available in the deluxe pack: Whip, Vanessa, Yuji Yamazaki, and Rock Howard. 54 fighters are ready to fight in the gorgeous deluxe pack edition. Pick your favorite characters and get ready to hone your skills. Also features a digital art book with concepts and designs for the 4 new DLC characters, and a digital soundtrack comprised of 30 tracks with new songs. Become the world's best! KOF returns on Steam! The King of Fighters 14 Steam Edition. Now available.
And we're back, guys. Had a bit of a short break. And we have Twisted taking the place of Frick Monster, who had to run off because, I don't know, it's late, isn't it? Really? So, we've got a new first to 5. Afro Saiyan sticking with Nekali, the new streak champion, playing up against Twisted, who's chosen Geef. Now, Afro Saiyan had a lot of luck with Geef. Not Afro Saiyan, what's his name? Frick Monster had a lot of luck with using Geef against Afro Saiyan. Let's see if Twisted can replicate that. Ooh, the errant lariat being dutifully punished. The guy was crouching, you can't press high pump, high kick. It will go over his head. Oh, a bit too far away for that to work. Of course he held it as well, which made it incredibly telegraphed. Although, I have to say, Twisted was doing the right thing by advancing rather slowly. It's probably a good idea not to jump against Nekali because pretty much every one of his buttons are a really, really good anti-air. Going for that snipe didn't quite pay off though. Not that it matters.
Nekali wins.
And we're back. What just happened? Afro Saiyan won that, didn't he? We're going into game 2. Afro Saiyan is 1 up against Twisted. And his high kicking Geef. That was nice. Probably should have gone into hard as opposed to light. Alas. Nice little 4-hit combo there, pushing Geef into the corner. That flurry of buttons making it very, very difficult for Geef to come out. And that crush counter, making sure things hurt just that little bit more. That running bear grab, unfortunately far too telegraphed. Allowing Afro Saiyan to apply the pressure, widening that energy gap just a little bit further. Oh, that was a nice little bait there. But unfortunately, Afro Saiyan knew what he was going to do. Press the right button at the right time. That V-trigger not going to do anything for him at this stage. Don't jump. That was awesome. I think he chose a medium one there because he didn't quite get that frame advantage that he needed. Doesn't matter. He played a lot better that round. That's gonna catch. That's gonna do a ton of damage.
Nekali wins. Round one. Fight.
Now, he's playing even better. Maybe he just needed this break to find his stride. Oh, of course it could all go pear-shaped. But not by dropping combos like that. What is he trying to do? Flatten his toes? Oh dear. Into the stun. Nearly. There it is. He's not going to be able to kill off this. Shame! He actually did kill off it. I did not expect that. You started off so well! So let's see. Unfortunately, didn't get the crush counter, but that's good enough. That'll work. Doesn't really get a mix up, just too far away. Yep, gonna go for another one, isn't he? You can always tell. That'll work. Waited just a little bit too long. He's going to give that up in a minute. He's got to. What is he doing? What is he doing? No, he could actually have got an SPD there because you don't just activate in front of Geef like that. That's fairly silly. Even though in most instances it actually gives you a frame advantage on a blocks move, for example. Doing it like that on the Geef, it's quite dangerous. Afrasay moves 3-0 into the lead. Don't let it end like this. I just looked away. Oh, there you go. No, perfect. That's awesome. Nice. Applying some pressure. That won't do him any favours though. Got no choice but to go forwards, really. In that situation. And no energy left. Running bear grab. Too close to react to, really. Went for the meaty headbutt, but it was a bit too slow, really. Didn't have enough frames to work it to his advantage. By knees. Yeah, you've got to be very careful. That SPD has a very, very slow startup by my standards. He keeps using the medium SPD. I want to know why. You want to put pressure, you've really got to use the hard SPD. Now this is going to be death. Have some indigestion. And bother me no more. Afrasay goes up 4 games. So the big screen. Oh, I thought it had gone off. It hasn't.
Round one. Fight.
So here we go. I've just seen one of the elf faithful walking through the door, Mr. Luminous Snore. This guy's a bit of a beast when it comes to Ryu and Akuma on the Street Fighter V. I don't know if he'll be on this setup later. I was actually going to end this stream at 10:30, but I'm still here. That was nice. Let's see if Twisted can get himself on the scoreboard. The chase down. Of course, you've got to be careful. Power dunk! Gets the mix up. Oh, you see, Twisted just not reacting to the wake-ups.
Round 2. Fight.
That Aaron's lariat can always get into trouble. No, you can't do that. He's ducking. Don't high kick. Oh, crush counter. That should have been. Then you could have got your. Could have done a ton of damage. Not the optimal punish. Could have gone into super from that. That's okay. Finally guessing correct. So I have to ask this. Dude, why do you never use heavy SPD? Why do you never use heavy SPD? Okay. You just tell me what that is. Whatever. Okay, so back to the game. Twisted is now dazed and not dead. That errands, that walk, it's so comical. Yep, no escape. After saying taking it, winning his second set of the evening. I think that's his second set. Yeah, second set because he lost his previous second set to Frick Monster, who unfortunately had to leave.
Player 1 has a 5-win streak.
Okay.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay, so these guys have decided that they want to have one more run. I don't mind that, it's fine. Do you know, we're playing casuals here today. We're playing a bit later than I'd planned to, but it's okay. Because everybody's having fun. Now, this is actually a good match for Geef. Now, in a game where you're, I don't know, you've got a minimum of 7-1 against 7-3 against most of the cast. This is actually not a bad matchup for Geef. that Hoover hand. Just sucking in Cammy. Unfortunately, making the wrong decision. Why does he keep... That's going to work. There we go. He's got some damage. And Cammy's feeling it because she's got such low health on this game. Acceleration. Cammy taking it.
Cammy wins.
Now, guys, I think this is going to be our last set of the evening because I've just had a look at the clock and it's quite late. Now, EXP, the place where we are today, is actually open until 1 o'clock, so you guys can still come down. Nice crush counter. Misses the heavy SPD. So yeah, so you guys can still come down and chillax in the free gaming zone. We've still got lots of casuals. We've still got Tekken. Still got some guys playing Street Fighter. Still got some guys playing Tekken. Almost everybody else has gone home now because it's quite late. But we are still here.
Round 2. Fight.
See, using all of the V trigger there. Oh, see, that's what I don't like about Cammy. It's the, you know, she's able to get away with just so many hits, and you don't actually get any pushback. Keith says you should have killed me when you had the chance. Now it's going to be harder for you, or not. Afro saying cheekily, winning game 2 there.
This is the 19th win for player 1.
Round 1. Fight.
Heavy SPD. No. Misses the crush counter. It's fine. Heavy SPD. Never mind. That's fine. Checking in with the jabs. Managing to get light. It still hurts on Cammy. Unfortunately, that was just a bit too far away. That bear grab. It was just a bit too high up when he activated that. But it's fine. He's playing a lot better now. Stopping her escape. One more hit from Geef will do it. That's fine.
Round 2. Fight.
Now Twisted is trying hard to find himself on the scoreboard here. I have a feeling he tried for the air SPD, just kind of went in the wrong direction. That happens. Crush counter. There you go, that's a fair punish. Could have got the SPD, but if you feel unconfident in that, that's fine. Hard kick. It closes the gap, and it deals a fairly decent amount of damage too. So here we go. Twisted now trying to fight his way out of the corner. All these SPDs. Cammy dropping a combo. Sucked in. Oh, all he had to do is press a button. And that would have been the game for him. Now, if what I would be doing, I'm whispering, because this is a very tense situation. What I would be doing is teasing with that jab. There you go. Well done. Twisted has managed to get himself on the scoreboard. That is awesome. Well done.
Round one. Fight.
That's good. Nice tactic. The jabs to keep you in check. Of course, the drawback of using the light SPD is that when you bounce, it pushes you a bit too far away. That was good. But again, uses the medium SPD, which is to his detriment. If he wants to continue the pressure, really doesn't need to use the heavy SPD. This one will give him the frame advantage, so he can walk up and do that. Much better.
Round two. Fight.
There you go. That's fine. That's absolutely acceptable. That's good. Checking Kami's moves with the jab. Unfortunately, telegraphed that move there. Kami able to capitalize on that. Those pokes in the corner. Of course, Kami being such a quick character, sometimes her moves can be quite difficult to read. I think this spells death. Poor Geef.
Final round. Fight. Zangief wins. Round one. Fight.
Now, in my absence, it looks like Twisted has managed to tie it up. That's pretty darn good. Nice crush counter. Didn't really need to go into the old EX, but it's fine. Kamina trying to pressure. Well, she's able to do that because every time she hits you, you don't move anywhere. That was nice. Trying for a cross up there, but unfortunately not quite working. If he hadn't pressed a button, direction, he likely could have got himself an SPD.
Kami wins.
After saying managing to take that up 3-2. Now, he's done quite well. I'm unsure of what's actually happening. I think the guys are either calling it quits. No, I think they're going on for some more.
3-2. Huh? 3-2.
Right, so that was rather cheeky coming over to my desk. How dare you?
Fight.
Right, so if you're tuning in and you're wondering why the hell are East London Fighters doing Street Fighter 5, I'll tell you, it's because we don't just play KOF. We are actually a multi-game fighting game community. We actually play a lot of different titles. So obviously you've got your Tekkens, you've got your KOF, which is my personal fave, and you've got your Street Fighter 5s. Now, we will be playing MVCI, we will be playing DBZ, DBZF, Dragon Ball Z Fighters, and we will be playing Fighting Layer. And pretty much whatever comes out, really. Whatever's, you know, the going game, we'll be playing it. We'll be doing some kind of event. May not always be streams, but we'll always be playing it at least here at EXP Leisure. That's going to hit. Acceleration! Finish! Now, what's the mix-up? That was a good anti-air. Would have liked to have seen more of that earlier. Probably could have gotten a better damage if she landed and he just pressed hard punch into the SPD. But this is fine. It's not over yet. You can still turn it around. Nice crush counter. He's walking around with that super on deck. That V trigger activated. It could all still be over. Oh no! Why did you do that? It could have been, you know, a game in his favour. It could have been game. That was sweet. Didn't go into super. Yes, I see your frustration.
Fight.
He did give that away. Nice classic Geef gameplay there. Telegraph running bear grab though. And look at that Cammy pressing a flurry of buttons. Nice. I see what he tried for there. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work out. Cammy spending all of her V trigger. Oh, when in doubt, just press the button. There you go. Cammy's plus after those names. You can't actually do that. Afro Sang goes 4 up to Twisted's 2. See, I'm seeing moments of brilliance from Twisted. He's actually not bad at this game. There are those moments. It's fine.
Round 1.
It's fine.
Fight.
Can be pressuring poor old Geef in that corner into stun. Now this combo won't kill. Oh, drops the combo anyway. Geef can actually still turn this around. He's actually got a full V trigger. His combat mechanics ready. He's got an EX meter, so if he gets a crush counter, he can do a ton of damage. More so than his super does. Wasting it out. This is cheeky. That's just mean. Okay, so here we go. Last round of this set, and indeed of the night. Because after this, I'll be packing up and we'll all be going home. Well, some of us will be going home. Because it's quite late. So, Afro said, pressuring in the corner, Geef errantly pressing that EX SPD, putting himself in a world of trouble. He's in a bad place now. Here we have a situation which is going to be incredibly hard for him to come out of. It's possible. Stranger things have happened. Is that going to catch? Nope. Oh, perfect opportunity to do some damage. At least using the heavy SPD to gain that pressurable mix-up. There you go. And that, my friends, is game.
Carry wins.
GG's, guys. Well, I'll tell you what. You guys can play, but I'm gonna stop the stream.
20-second win.
All right. So, thank you guys for tuning in to our first casual session here at EXP Leisure. We had a pretty decent turnout, actually. We're going to be here again in 2 weeks' time, where you can play all your favourite fighters, and once again, the majority will rule. If you happen to be a, I don't know, Arcana Heart fan, and there's tons of you, turn up, then we'll stream that game. I'm not really bothered. Well, thanks, guys. I will see you all next week, Thursday, for our King of Fighters online tournament, TNT UK. I think we're at number 14, and we're giving away prizes for that too. So if you're a KOF fan, tune into that. That'll be on Thursday evening at 9 o'clock. Cheers. Bye bye all.